This is another edition of Convo with Video Updates, and here to have a conversation about the Volta industry and the entertainment industry in Ghana at large. And I'm not doing this alone, I'm doing this with SK, MC, and MC Flezza. This conversation is actually sponsored by our Mandela Vital Energy Drink. So, anytime you go out and you find yourself in any club, any sport, order for a can and enjoy yourself. Boxman, big man, welcome to my
midnight updates.
Okay, so I think last week or last 2 weeks, we were all aware that Telecel Ghana Music Awards brought out their nomination list, and should I say it's a sad news, or sadly on our part, no Volta artist got nominated.
Okay, so we are doing this for the culture actually.
Yeah,
so.
for the culture.
Nice. So if we say Volta artists, I think we have Volta brands there.
Yeah, brands.
Yes.
Brands from the region.
Who are from the region, but they are there. But the sad thing part that we should say that the indigenous Volta brands are what's missing there. Yes, those creatives, those musicians who really represent Volta music 100%.
Sure.
That's what's missing there. So that should be the sad part also, and I think that should be a question that's that's question that a lot of people are asking, especially when it comes to brand names that you and I know. So we all know that by this time we are expecting that they should be nominated to the main categories, not the new faces categories. You understand? So that should be the baseline, and I think this is where we can just trash out those things and see if we can possibly answer those questions.
So, SKMC, what's your thought on this particular one?
Let's have said it all. As he said, now we can't categorize most of our creatives under just Volta. Some are mainstream artists now.
Sure.
So we just align them with Volta, which is brands from the region or indigenous boys from the region. So the quote unquote Volta artists, I think we need to do away with them now.
Sure.
And make them and popularize them or make them mainstream now, because Ghana is not only Accra.
Yeah.
Ghana is made up of 16 regions. So 16 regions. So if you are found in Volta and parts and find yourself in the creative industry or the music industry, you also fall under any award scheme that is organized in Ghana. So I think the review, some of our brands from the region have really put in the work.
Yeah.
They've really made impact. So I think some of them really deserve to be in there.
Talking about the year and the review. Let's quickly discuss the year and the review. And see which of, let me say, the brands that represent Volta 100% that put in the whole lot of work.
Sure.
Personally, I'll begin with Kini Eyes.
Yeah.
Kini Eyes, believe you me, under the year of review, did massively well. Massively well.
See, well, we'll talk about that, but you see, last edition for the TGMA, Kini Eyes was nominated. Not nominated, category is not even nominated.
I think that was
on last edition, 2020. That's 2023 edition, and so we'll say that that is not even that is not filing.
That's not filing. That was the public nomination.
Yes, it's the public appeal. So let's just say after that, Kini Eyes didn't relate. Kini Eyes didn't sleep.
Sure, he didn't sleep.
And
he didn't win it though.
If you look at that, also somebody will say, okay, fine, from that category in that award scheme, Kini Eyes should be recognized in the category that is it the best new artist category? Yes, of course.
Yeah.
But when Kini Eyes was nominated for the unsung, I was one person who was saying that Kenya is bigger than
It's
that
bigger than
song.
Song.
Yeah, I think that conversation also came up that Kenya was bigger than
That category. Because if the TGMA should expand their records to the other regions to get talent, you realize that Kenya is no be small boy.
So that one, yeah.
You understand me? Kenya is no be small boy. Kenya is higher than Christian Moga, the artist who won that category.
So,
if we should say that category should be awarded in by industry people, technical people, Kenya is who would have won that category. But you know, we come from, we support by math, so Kenya is couldn't have won that. But if you say by numbers or by performance or by your creativeness, Kenya is would have been far gone. You understand me? But then again, coming back to this year, looking at it, I waking up realized that, oh, even the category that I was thinking, oh, Kenya should be on, it's not even on. But now that category is by filing. Good. So the question is, how come his name is not there?
Could it be that they didn't file for nomination?
Good. I think the two of us sitting here, we are on an award scheme. We work with award scheme, so this question should be basically very easy for us to answer. Very, very easy. So for award schemes, categories like that, you need to file. Now, some award scheme also, if you don't file, they will reach out to you. If they see that, yes, definitely this artist, they've gone to do work and they've realized this artist deserves to be in, but his or her name didn't come in when they open nomination, then they have to reach out to the artist and their management to actually, your name is not in. We've gone to check the year and the review. You guys have worked tirelessly. You understand? Especially, that's why I said the award scheme should open themselves to the other parts of the country. Yes. So if you realize that, okay, your artist, no, artist A, artist B, the name is not in, why? Then the management will come out to give reasons. So this question you ask, did they file? You don't know. Did they file or did they file? But with my checks, I realized I was told that they didn't file.
Okay.
Yes, you understand.
Same as Chief One also said he didn't file for.
But the question is, why didn't they file? You know, this thing, it is two things that I'm seeing here. It's either they feel like if they file, it's just going to be useless.
Yeah.
You think if they file, okay, if you file and you don't get nominated,
even if you get nominated, they think it's going to be useless, because this award scheme seems like if you are not
based or you are not
you are not in the Accra space,
mainstream media in Accra,
yes, then your name is just there, or the brand is just there. You understand me? So that is what a lot of people are seeing, and trust me, not only our boys that I'm looking at. Look at the scheme. Dope Nation is not on it. There are certain brands who are not on it, because if you talk to them, they'll tell you this award scheme, Angasa, it is something you think you see it as, okay, it's representing music award scheme. But let me say this, I'm not saying this on behalf of any award scheme or the brand that I represent. I'm saying this, me flex out, that this TGMA, it is just a space like this. If you don't find yourself in a space, then you can't fit in it. That is what me I see.
SKMC.
Yeah.
What's also your thought on this artist not filing for nomination in the likes of Chifuan Abi? He explained that he didn't file for nomination. What could be the behind factors that will cause such an artist not to? Because under the year of review, Chifuan put in a lot of work.
Yeah, the review.
Not even, should I say, he put in the work, because he had a collaboration with
Fancy
Gadam. And even talk about Fancy Gadam. You could realize that our brothers in the northern region are also doing very well. The northern part of Ghana, they are really doing well. They are young. There are some brands that are relied or that are aligned with the northern part who are really doing well. Not just Volta. So you realize that, as Flexa said, most of them feel I won't say threat, or most of them feel like, oh, even if you file, you are not going to win because you don't belong in that space where you need to be awarded. As he said, the TGMA has been, made or has been made to be seen as an award scheme that just favors people that run a section of, media house or brands.
Okay.
You get it? Why would Dope Nation offer for award TGMA?
Whilst they hold the best hit songs,
Yes,
the
it was
review.
even made known to us on Hit FM, one of Hit FM by their PRO, that they reach out to them, but still they declined because they feel no matter what they do, they are not going to win.
So are we going to say that Ghana music or TGMA is losing that value it's holding? Because the situation where artists are now not having the enthusiasm to file for these nominations, what is happening?
You see, some of artists, if you put them on interview and ask them the next few years which award stage do you want to see yourself, you know the award stage they mention first.
Yeah.
You know what they mention first? Grammys.
Yeah.
So
we say TGMA is Ghana's Grammys. So why don't you find yourself on Ghana's Grammy before the main Grammys? Because right now they say that Ghana's Grammy is just like that. You understand me? There's no source. There's no source. Every day, we are not saying those who get themselves nominated are not it, but the people behind, the industry people behind the awards scheme, they are causing this.
Yeah.
We are not talking about the artists, but the industry people who are behind this awards scheme. You see that they are causing this. Me, I feel pain. Why will Kini Eyes, the year under review, the Kini Eyes had, if you look at the new artist of the year category definition, do you know what it says? Is that the artists of the new artists of the year are judged by the Academy Board and the general public. That is the voting or the winning process. And so this one also says that the board and general public as a promising emerging artist.
okay.
Kini Eyes is not an emerging artist. So Kini Eyes has record with Castro. Kini Eyes records with Victor Adri.
Sure.
You understand me?
Kofi Kinata.
Kofi Kinata. Kini Eyes is not emerging artist.
Which is a mainstream hit.
You understand me?
Yes.
And so emerging artists with the highest audience appeal and popularity, 2024, Kini Eyes. That's what I'm saying. These people, they fall like Kini Eyes is not in that space in Accra. If they should come to Volta region, they should ask 2024 which artists
Made waves.
They should ask, just go on the streets randomly. Kini Eyes label, come.
Because 2024 under review, Kini Eyes worked more than it.
I think even if you look at most of the names that made it to the new artists category,
Lali and Lola,
I can say
like
Kini Eyes played most significant or major platform shows more than some of them.
Yeah.
Talk about Kusia Mawuga, Loli and Lola.
I see Lali and Lola.
Lali and Lola.
I don't know their names.
Yeah,
It's Lali and Lola. Keche.
Lali and Lola.
No, this one is yes.
Rap Father.
Which major show did Rap Father played on Year and the Review? No. Let me say his collaboration with Kim Paluta. Even
no. That's one.
Even that
2 years ago, it wasn't current.
But it trained this year.
I don't know. They are looking at when you release record, not the time the song hits. No,
that's also another factor.
You get it. So someone like Kim Rap Father, Kini Eyes made waves more than Rap Father. I think Rap Father just was in the media space because he made a lot of controversial statements and headlines that got him on blogs and stuff.
that is what I'm saying. That
Get it?
okay. So what's Kimi's business?
Yes.
So if you look at this, Lali and Lola, they had a review. These people, I don't know any of their hit songs
Personally.
So now the only thing I see that got them there, maybe they released a single, an album or EP. That the group also defines. But they made themselves available
to the media
space. Oh, everywhere they go, and they with them are colored hair, and they are stressed and showing their body. So they are on every media platform.
And even if they are not performing at the event, even if they are not performing at a significant event or known event, they even show up without even performing.
You see that thing? So
they are just around dancing around.
That's what I'm talking about. But the thing is, the Kenya's team, they said they didn't foul because they realized, oh, their work is 80%. Now, what do influence them not to foul? Because they don't believe they foul.
They might win.
Is it a winning or getting the nomination?
No, one, even if they get the nomination, it is just going to be not that technical kind of thing. Your name will still be there. Your name, but you are not in the cycle, the space where you're supposed to be. I cited an example that unsung category when Kenya was nominated, if not for that voting kind of thing, and it's supposed to be people who are well vested to do background checks and get the numbers. Okay, this person get numbers, this person get this. Kenya is supposed to be. You understand me? Because 2 or 3 years in a row, Kenya has been in the media space, not the space we are talking about, but in Volta media space. So the awards team are not expanding themselves to the Volta side to see that we have these people who are even there.
Not only Volta. I think major region. Let's say aside Greater Accra and now Greater Kumasi, most of the nominations we do see do not come from other regions. I cited an example of how our northern brothers are doing very well, filling sports stadium and other stuff in the northern regions. But you realize most of them even don't make.
This guy that he and Francis Gadam really go head to head in
Makassio.
After Makassio, there is this young champ that is really doing well. I've forgotten his brand name. He's really doing well. It's a rapper putting on the northern region. I think last year he made it to. He also got, I think, unsung category. He also made it to the unsung category. I've forgotten his name.
Fadlan is doing incredibly well in the northern region.
Feeling that kind of artist. Look at that face, that brand, filling sports stadium and stuff. But he's still not recognized.
So that means
because he does not ask pleasure there. He's not seen among
the cycle.
The cycle of TGMA.
So does that mean TGMA needs to do more of, let me say, exploring, that's moving to the rest of the regions to do their groundwork proper before, like, and then recognizing those people?
If they do that, they are motivating the artists promoters or the handlers of those artists to have faith in them that they can boldly come out to foul. An example is still this Kenya's own or Chief One's own. They say they didn't foul.
Yes.
And if the season is coming, you release or you deploy your teams to go out in various regions to talk to the brands, make them understand that this award scheme is not only Accra award scheme, it's not only Accra media people, it's not only artists who are only promoting their songs or promoting their brands in Accra. It's not only artists who are only playing shows in Accra. It's not only big artists or you are only affiliated to big brand. That's where you can. Then the smaller ones will feel the vibe, and when the time comes, they'll put themselves up into the competition. This one, people are hashtag I nominate so and so for unsung category. Yeah, I will not even advise any artist from Volta region to go again. Definitely, if your name is there, it adds up to your brand. Well, it's people will go searching for you to go and listen to you and see who is this artist that they are mentioning. But then beyond that, what again?
Okay, we found ourselves in Bula Lounge having a conversation about the TGMA nominations where brands that represent 100% Volta didn't get nominated. This conversation is actually sponsored by Power Mandela Vital Energy Drink. Grab one for yourself. Okay, we are still having a conversation, but do you think it is also, let me quickly talk about Chief One's excuse. Chief One was like, under the year of review, his song with Francis Gadam didn't make huge impact to his expectations. That's why he didn't file for nomination. But does that mean if he had filed for the nomination, he would not be nominated?
that still comes to the homework that the award scheme needs to do. Because he fails, if he fails, like the song didn't get numbers. But the definition of that the category he wants to file for, and I'm saying this, that if not unsung, or we are fighting for new artists, so our artists, they don't deserve any other main categories again. What will make our artists get nominated for main categories? Like, this is the question. So that's why I'm still basing my points on that. The award scheme needs to open and expand themselves for other creatives from the other side of the country to file, put themselves, make sure, give them the hope that you can file for Afrobeat Song of the Year, you can file for Hip Hop Artist of the Year, you can file for Best Video Song of the Year, you can file for Best Producer, Songwriter. They can put themselves there. The moment you give them that hope, then they can come in. Because right now we are all talking about just the lesser ones, the unsung and the new artists. But the artists that we are talking about from Volta region, they are beyond the categories that we are talking about now. They are far gone. Chief One is an award winner. Is it 3 music awards?
Yes. And when it comes to Chief One, his videos.
What are you saying?
Believe me, they are top-notch videos.
So is it that our artists themselves, they are undermining them? They are owned.
That's the question now. Because
do you know why they are undermining themselves? Because the award scheme is what they are doing. They feel like, oh, feel bad. I want to them these people out there. Let me hear on to amenyanye, they will nominate me, but still, where it is, that's where it is.
And let's not forget that aside this whole, year and review work ethics and stuff, award scheme just goes beyond just work, especially the big award schemes. Affiliation, as Fraser said, affiliations as other stuff played a major role. Who is talking for you in the big room?
okay,
Who is there representing you in the big room? Who is there to influence people that, oh, Charlie, this guy, his work under review, as Fraser said, because the scheme has not expand its, or have not expanded its wings. You need someone in there that can say, Charlie, this guy here under review, his numbers is big, oh. He made huge impact in the Volta region. Oh. So aside blaming the scheme, aside blaming the scheme on the other side, we can also say who is there for our boys, speaking for our boys in there. Who is in the board academy or the board that represents Volta region that says, okay, Charlie, this year if you go to Volta region, Kinias is all over. Even grandmothers, grandfathers are singing his song.
This will also bring up the question. So does that mean TGMA is not having reps in the region that are doing works for them?
But they've been playing nominees jams across every region, every edition.
So that means sometimes it can be intentional on TGMA side to turn a blind eye to these creatives that are doing massively well.
That is how people to speak for you inside there.
But let me talk about what SK is talking about. You should have somebody who should talk for you or put in for you. I have somebody in there, a certain artist, that his man is supposed to bring music box, put down for the academy to listen to his song proper. Because sometimes the academy, some of them, they don't know certain names.
Yes.
Some of them, they don't know.
Sure, that one, yeah.
You understand me? So, if it is, well, maybe they should add it to the activities of the lineup of the activities before the main listing, before the final nomination, so that you deploy teams. Okay, you have the PRO, get some seminar around. But if you come to Volta region, there are people that you can reach out to. Even in Accra, there are people in Accra that you can reach out to. That can reach out to people from the Volta region. Get like 5 people from the Volta region. They should list about 5 artists from Volta. Yes, give us their songs so that we ourselves we can. Yes, then we reach out to them. Because the reason why I put this word in the reach out to them is, if you don't reach out to them, they will feel reluctant to file because of the issues. But if you reach out to them, it's motivating them. to make them know that, oh, Charlie, then these people are doing broader checks
Sure.
on their works. And maybe there are people down in the region who are sending the feedback and videos, sending audios, sending numbers to them. Then you understand me?
You realize before every Grammys, there are work recognition, whereby brands themselves put out what they've done year under review.
Yeah.
But we don't see that with the TGMA.
Sure, that one, yeah.
That is why Fleza was saying expansion. It's not solely that you organize seminars and other stuff. Now, social media has made everything simple for us. Have they really encouraged artists or brands to do that, or have they added to their activities, whereby brands are, made mention of the works they've done here under review, whereby the technical board or people will be assigned to that to pick such things, then go under it. Then after that, they just go do their background checks and stuff. You're right, Grammys, every Grammys, people bring down works. I've forgotten the name they've given it to it. A possible consideration, whereby they name the music they've released, singles, albums, shows they've played, but we don't see that with the TGMAs, whereby artists will come out. I think Stonewall did some time ago. I think this year he did as well. So I think that that should be encouraged, or that should be added into their work. They should see that side of the work too. If there is no finance to expand or exploit, they can use the social media way to
do that.
lobby for a brands to fall in. So let's take, if Kinyas goes out and release that this is what I've done here under review, and there is a team that takes care of that. You realize that, oh, okay, then this guy here under review, he's big here. Okay, he has done this, he has done this. Then he deserves a possible nomination. But I don't think there is nothing like that as well. So
Because me, when I asked, when they were saying they didn't file, I really asked, so did the scheme reach out to you
them.
people?
yeah.
Because if the scheme was supposed to do, let's say, regional checks on these people,
As
they
they reach
realize,
out to Dope
yes, the scheme would have
So
reached out
that
to.
means the scheme actually reached out to Dope Nation.
Yes, they did. They're from the PRO. The PRO said they realized that Dope Nation did not file, so they had picked his songs here under review. So they reached out to them, and they said no, they are not.
They are the best group also in the region
Yes.
at the moment. Look at best group at the moment.
For sure.
So they didn't file.
Because under the year of review, Dope Nation back to back hit the whole.
Yeah,
Dope
understand.
Nation has their issues with some few board members who forms part of the TGMA. So I think that was also where as Fleza said, they feel like even if we file, we are
only
not going
get
to
nominated.
win. No, if we get a nomination, we are not
Going to win.
even if we
It's
deserve
just
it,
waste of vibe.
because we are not found in the circle.
It's just waste of
Yes.
vibes. You
Yeah.
understand?
Yeah.
We are
So
not finding
so
this.
that should just, so let's not make it like, should I use the word? I'm restricting myself to use this word, gatekeeper.
Gatekeepers.
Let's say restrict that thing. If you are not the year under review, if you're not on this platform, you are not on this platform, you're not on this platform, then you dear
In there.
no.
You know, one thing that worked for Three Music first and second edition is when they expand their.
To the
They
other
really
regions.
they really expanded.
I was there one time, and Lombidi
Yes.
just chat me.
Yes.
He's doing some this thing, so make I give him 5 names. They gave me the year under review as artists.
Yes.
We
Definition
then
and
yes,
then,
make I give them the list. I just submitted the names. I think that was the year that even Chief One. I mentioned Chief One. Chief One was number 1. Kidney Eyes. I mentioned other people. I think
I also
so.
got such
So he just told me, oh, seems like
Chief One.
3 people was given Chief One and Kidney Eyes.
Kidney Eyes.
So maybe when he submitted the name, those people did their own background check to check the numbers of the various artists.
Sure.
And to put them on. This is what we should do. In
Right.
doing that,
Right.
it's a motivation to the artists them to also, even if they feel like you more go on
Yes.
with this, they can put on.
That is
Because the
why
motivation
that
day.
is why it was easy for Three Music to really break into the market easily.
Yes, nearly took over from
Nearly took over.
TGMA.
Because they expanded. They really put factors. They really realized that okay, Accra, being big is not just
In Accra.
being around few brands or being around few media houses or in Accra. So you realize that they really exploit. They really went far beyond. That was when even the numerical wave came in hard. So you realize even the year under review that year, most of the artists from even Ashanti region got nominations.
Plenty.
Aside these guys pulling out, the Asaka boys pulling out, you realize that most of the Ashanti guys got nominations because they really expanded and northern people also came in. And we started even hearing of some artists from central region and other stuff because they had, aside having the regional base category whereby you win and get an access to
I
the
mean,
next rated. They really exploit, they really expanded, which TGMA is not doing.
okay, so this is where I think, hey, this conversation, if you want to continue, we can go long the whole day and we wouldn't finish. But we also pray and then encourage that TGMA to kind of try to explore the rest of the regions and then put in the work, because Charlie, our artists are doing incredibly well. Like they are putting in the work and they must be there. They deserve to be there as well.